Hey everybody, I am Lynn from A Bit of Birdsong, the name of my channel, my website, and I am in beautiful Papertown, which is my workshop. Recently cleaned up and renovated. I got rid of a lot of stuff that I was not using any longer. So I want to show you a journal or a book. It's a book that I've started on and I want you to see it. This is an old album cover that I bought a while back and I still had not used it. It hasn't been on the shelf for too long because it is so gorgeous and I knew it's something that I wanted to use soon. So I started on that this weekend, just putting together a large journal or a large book, and it's going to have a lot in it. Original artwork, I think. You know, I like to really draw and add to things. This is one of the books where the pages are sewn in. There is, so the pages are sewn in with the sewing machine, and I do one signature at a time, and most of the signatures when I do this are just 2 pages that are sewn to strips of fabric. This one's similar. It's a little bit different just because some of the signatures are 1 sheet of paper that's folded. This is a pocket. I'm probably going to add some more to that. I know I'm going to with pens and everything. This is some paintable wallpaper. It's textured, so you can see that that was sewn directly into the book without any fabric strips. And then we have a little bit of glue there. So we have this piece of scrapbook paper that's reinforced with masking tape. And then I love this big blob of glue or whatever that is. This has got some of the pretty blanket hem. And Jay, you might have to be telling me every single time. The blanket hem, that's used to reinforce this spread. I'm sorry, and you know what else I want to do while we're here? I get myself confused sometimes because I start talking and thinking about something else while I'm talking, and then my words are not there. But yeah, I've already used that blanket hem, and I want to round these pages. There we go. So this is going to be like a naturalist's journal or someone who hikes. We've got this beautiful piece, like this cabochon. It's sort of a cameo, and I really love that a lot. And I love that you can see this insect and butterfly fabric showing through right here. It may be completely butterflies. I don't remember. I've got 2 different styles, so we'll look at that in just a minute. Let's get back to where we were. There's part of a very old botanical poster. It's brittle. I had to tape it right here, and maybe while we're talking, I'll go ahead and add another piece here where I feel it trying to bend. And it's taped to this piece of paper from the art desk. This is heavy watercolor paper that I like to work on. This is beautiful scrapbook paper, little bit glossy, but so pretty. There's tape here to reinforce it, and then that's got gesso on it. We've got a lot of staining and distressing here, and I used part of this new ribbon that I have, and there's going to be some of this in the current fun packs. There, you can see it better there. More paper from the art desk. So if you don't want these colors in your book, you can gesso over that or cover it with something. This book is not done yet. I plan to do quite a bit more to it. I love this fabric, but it was a type of upholstery sample that was going to do a lot of unraveling and not necessarily in a really pretty way. So I wanted to glue something to the other side, and it's just got this piece of very thin paper from the art desk. And then in the middle of that is another piece of paper from the art desk. I don't necessarily like the way this shape is here, so what I will do is take another piece of paper. I might even draw something on it and add it to it so that we've got a complete page and it feels layered and like it's done on purpose. And we can go ahead and do that while we're here. Let's see. And I love the layers when you do things like that. Let's put some glue down here and Just set that there. Oops, I went a little too high, but that's okay. Get my cloth. And we will go back and grunge this up, so it's not going to be this stark white. And I may have to add some more glue. We don't have to do it right now. I just want to show you what can happen. And we could end up making this a little frame. We could put something under there while the glue is still wet. Maybe I'll do that when I'm done with the video. And oh, I love this. So this is the one sheet of paper that was still sitting inside of this, the cover, the front and the back. The spine of this album was completely gone. So this album page that I knew would break apart, I put some of this fabric inside. So it is butterflies and other insects. And I think it's beautiful that it says album, and then we have this. And then on the back, we've got presented to, and then by. We have a page that is just burlap. You could slow stitch on this. Oh my gosh, you could do so much. I have to go around. Did I already do it on this one? No, I did it on this one. I went around and put glue so that it doesn't unravel too much more. I need to do it on here, and I will do that last thing before I go inside. Jason and I are going out soon to have some Mexican food, which is exciting, and maybe a margarita, which is exciting. But I will do that before I leave so that it doesn't unravel. Here's an example of a piece of paper that was kind of narrow, and I just glued a larger sheet of paper. So there will be a lot of fun in distressing this and showing off that sort of step off where the pages are glued together. And you can see this is a set of pages that has the fabric strips, and then it's sewn into the journal. And then I love this paper. This is some paper I bought from the scrap exchange, and it's got these raised, it's like ribbon, cord, some type of cord or thread running through there. And it's bound into the paper, but then the edges hang out. Large piece of watercolor paper, and then we're back at the back. And I will be putting something pretty here and here. So that's how far I am in this beautiful book. And this is going to be listed in the shop when it's done. So I just wanted to show you the start of this. Again, it's got more that's going to happen. Got these beautiful buttons that will probably end up in here. Lots of lace. We have, I need to clean this because it's got something sticky on it, but we have this little optical thing. I think that, I want to say that this is used like in a ophthalmologist office or a doctor's office. I think it's older. It's scratched up, but you slide it in to test the eyes, I think. Anyway, I'm not sure, but I think they come on these things, and somebody just put a cord through that. Got all of this beautiful trim, another button, and just lots that's going to go in here. This, I was thinking that I might find a way to attach it to the burlap over here. That's really pretty. This was, I believe, a homemade headband for probably something that was pretty, I want, not a wedding or anything, but like maybe some kind of pageant or some sort of fun thing, maybe even a Halloween costume, because it's wire that's wrapped around each other, and these are put on by felt. So I'm not going to wear it as a headband. It had been on this bust that I have out here that I keep the rosaries hanging on, and this was kind of sitting there, and I'm not going to keep it as decoration. I want to use it in the journal. So here's where we are. I'm going to keep working, and I'll be back to show you the progress on this. All right, thanks for watching, and bye for now.